Do you feel a creeping, shrinking sensation when you stand before the serpents in the zoo and see the slithery, gliding, venomous creatures with their deadly eyes and wicked, flattened faces? Well, that's how he impresses me. I have had to do with 50 murderers in my career, but none of them gave me the same feeling of revulsion. Heaven help the man, and still more the woman, whose secret and reputation come into the power of Milverton.
Charles Augustus Milverton by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. Dramatized for radio by Bert Coules. With Clive Merrison as Sherlock Holmes and Michael Williams as Dr. John Watson. And featuring Peter Vaughan as Charles Augustus Milverton and Pauline Jameson as the Duchess. Charles Augustus Milverton.
Yes, you're a beautiful creature, aren't you? Yes. Down you go. And now from one beautiful creature... Let me see. My dearest, you will of course have seen the announcements, but I could not rest until I had written you this personal note. How can I ever repay you for what you have done for me and for my husband?
Why are you reading this, Demeter?
The Duke is the happiest man on the planet. It has given him a sense of pride and self-respect, such as I thought he would never again enjoy.
I repeat, sir, I fail to see the relevance of this.
His heir is a fine, well-formed, healthy child, as I knew he would be. Do I need to continue? There is more specific content? No, I see that I do not.
How did you get that letter?
That is hardly the point, Your Grace.
Then pray come to the point, Mr. Milverton.
Oh, you disappoint me. How is your eminent husband? I hear that the Duke's health is failing.
That is no concern of yours.
Oh, but it is. I should hate to see him disturbed or shocked in any way at such a delicate time. His son is in excellent health, though, is he not? All England buzzes with word of his triumphs. Great things are promised, great things.
You would not dare.
Pray do not insult me, Your Grace.
What do you want?
Ah, how very sensible of you. £10,000.
There was I, waiting at the church, waiting at the church, waiting at the church, when I found he left me in the lurch. Lord, how it did upset me blindly.
All at once he sent me round a note. Here's the very note. We could have stayed till the end, Aggie.
I've got to get back.
Yeah, I know. Come on, then.
Harry,
What?
come here.
I thought you... Aggie!
Harry Logan, sometimes I wonder about you. What are you going to be like after we're married?
After we're married, we'll have somewhere a bit more private, won't we?
Well, I certainly hope so. I don't fancy doing it in the street.
Aggie!
God, Harry, what am I going to do with you? Come on. I really have got to get back. Hold me hand, at least.
All right.
Harry,
What?
you wouldn't do that to me, would you?
Do what?
Leave me at the church?
Of course not.
Good. You may not be much, but you're all I've got. Come on!
Yes. Ah. Very good. Lady Eva Brackwell.
Mr. Milverton, what is the meaning of this?
Ah, my lady, please. There's no call for incivility.
Incivility?
I'm sure we can conduct ourselves in a seemly fashion. Discretion is so important. I'm sure you agree.
Mr. Milverton, I did not come here to listen to cheap innuendo.
Ah, but you did come. An admission in itself, don't you think?
What proof have I that you actually possess these letters?
Oh, my dear Lady Eve.
Show me.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear me, no. That would hardly be sensible of me now, would it? Surely the fragment I sent you was proof enough?
I take it you are trying to blackmail me.
Oh, such an ugly word. But if you insist on it...
Well, it won't work. There's nothing in those letters to shame me.
Oh, really?
Unless you return them to me at once, I shall go straight to the police.
Is the light still on?
Master's study. He's got another visitor.
Well, this time of night?
Yeah, sometimes. Oh, damn. That means the gates will be unlocked.
Well, what's the matter with that?
I was looking forward to you giving me a leg up over the wall. I know. Aggie. Look, I gotta go. If I'm caught out the house this late, I'll get the push.
Might be a good thing, what you've told me about his nibs in there.
Harry, shh. You think jobs grow on trees?
He sounds like a nasty bit of work to me. What's he do, anyway?
He doesn't do anything. He's rich, isn't he?
So who are these visitors, then?
Harry Logan, you ask too many questions.
You're afraid of him. Aggie? You're afraid of him.
Do you think I wouldn't?
Oh, my dear young lady, of course you won't. The police? What would be the profit? I suppose I might spend an uncomfortable week or two in prison. But what's that compared with your absolute ruin?
Then I shall simply tell my fiancé everything.
Oh, I admire your courage.
What do you mean?
Oh, surely you don't imagine that I embark on these transactions without first carrying out my research? I know of the Earl's pride, to say nothing of his temper. His reaction to your little confession should be most interesting. You will pay me £7,000 by the 14th, or there will most certainly be no wedding on the 18th.
£7,000?
A small enough sum to secure your future happiness.
I shall never pay.
Just as you like.
And I shall put an end to your filthy occupation.
Oh, I think not. Neither you nor anyone.
Charles Augustus Milverton is the worst man in London, with a smiling face and a heart of marble.
Oh, Mr. Holmes, you describe him exactly.
Not I, my lady, a previous victim.
Another client of yours?
Yes.
Were you able to help her?
Him. No, I was not.
Oh.
But surely this Milverton must be within the grasp of the law.
I threatened him with the police, Dr. Watson.
You're a very brave young woman, Lady Eva.
Oh, I'm afraid not. It was an empty threat and he knew it.
Yes, none of his victims dare hit back, so he can squeeze and squeeze until he's drained them dry.
How does he get people's private letters?
From servants in the main.
He buys them, presumably.
Oh, yes. Oh. Yes, for enormous sums. I happen to know that he once paid a footman £700 for a note 2 lines in length.
700?
Yes, and the ruin of a noble family was the result. There are hundreds in this city who turn white at his name.
Well, I do not propose to give in to him.
Then what exactly do you want me to do? As much as I hate to say it, I'm powerless, unless you're prepared to allow a public scandal.
I cannot.
Well, then.
I want you to meet him on my behalf.
Certainly.
You may be able to discover some chink in his armour. That's possible, isn't it?
I must warn you, I think it's very unlikely.
Nonetheless, I wish you to try.
Of course.
And if the worst comes to the worst...
My lady?
I wish you to negotiate the best possible terms with that monster.
All at once he sent me round a note. Here's the very note, and this is what he wrote. Can't get away to marry you today.
Agatha.
Oh, sir, you startled me.
Did I now? Carry on, girl, carry on.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
That's the way. Nearly finished, have you?
Yes, sir. Soon be nice and warm in here.
I'm expecting a visitor. Tell Hopkins, will you? On your way out.
Yes, sir. Of course. Will you be needing anything else, sir?
No.
Very good, sir.
Oh, Agatha.
Sir?
That young man of yours kept you out very late last night?
I didn't know you... Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
See it doesn't happen again. There's a good girl. I should be sorry to lose you.
Ah, splendid. Hampstead Heath on a crisp December morning. There really is nothing quite like it.
That I'm prepared to believe. Holmes, why are we here?
No, the fresh air, the invigorating walk.
Please. I'm the purveyor of fiction, remember?
Yeah, here.
Charles Augustus Milverton, agent. So...
The address.
But we're not calling on him, surely. I'd have thought Baker Street for a first meeting, try to unsettle him a little.
Quite, though I doubt he's easily unsettled anywhere.
Well then?
We're here to observe, to examine the habitat of our snake before we pick up our forked stick. A man's house can be remarkably informative.